What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Sold Out, and on today's video we are not reviewing sneakers. We are going to be reviewing insoles. Now these insoles are from the brand Move. Now I know Damian Lillard, Chris from Wear Testers is involved in making these insoles. I really wasn't sure about trying to ortho. I never did it before. Recently I've been having some plantar issues. I've been having shin splints. I've talked to a foot doctor and he told me that a good solid ortho can kind of help tone down that pain and soreness. So I decided to reach out to this brand Move, and they got back with me very quick, sent me a very nice care package. They sent me a bag, a couple stickers, 2 pairs. I got the Game Days and I got the Game Day Pros. They are in my size 8, and we are going to jump right into the review. So now when you get an insole on your shoe, mind you, all the shoes that I test will be tested with the original insole. After I do the test and the performance review, I'll probably switch over to these, but not in all shoes, and I will tell you why here towards the end of the video. But here I have a couple brands of insoles that I wanted to show you guys first, so you guys can kind of get an understanding. Like, there is a few different levels of insoles, and I'm sure like in the Kobe's they have the nice insoles, midsoles, whatever you want to call them, drop-in midsoles. Now these will not work in them shoes. They will not work in like the 11s. I don't think they'll work in the NXT 360s. Anything with a drop-in, these will not work. So do not try to play with these in a drop-in midsole shoe because it just will not work. I even put these in there just to see what they felt like. It felt terrible. Just don't do it. Now, some of the worst, actually the worst insole that I have ever seen, ever felt. The shoe didn't feel comfortable to me at first. And these change that. These are, if you guys can guess it, these are from the Curry 8. These things are the cheapest insoles I've ever seen in my life. They are floppy. They do not feel good at all when you press them. It just feels like you're pressing against your thumb. There is no really impact protection whatsoever. I know they might look a little thick, but that foam is not dense at all. There's no like spring back to it. It just does not feel good. Now the next one that I have, you guys probably know this. This is the Kobe 5 Hall of Fame. It's got a few of the accolades on there. Forgive me for the dog hair. My lab is shedding here in Michigan. It's getting hot. He's shedding everywhere. But this is the Kobe 5 insole, and this isn't as bad. It has a nice, you can feel it. You don't feel your thumb. You got to really press hard to feel your thumb. On this Under Armour, you feel it right when you instantly press. So it's a little bit thicker, and it feels very good on foot. Now, my favorite one out of all the shoes that I have worn on this channel is going to be the Zion 1. It still has not bottomed out. That was my first video almost a year ago, and it is just thick. You can see how thick this is, man. It is crazy, and it takes time to kind of absorb back. It's almost like a memory foam. It feels just like a memory foam, probably Jordan's version of memory foam, but a lot of people say the Zion's very comfortable, and that is another reason why. Yes, it has the Zoom Strobel, but that is a big part of why the Zion is so much more comfortable than, say, like the KD14 or like the PG5. That insole right there helps it a lot. Now, here's a con with these insoles. I wanted to find, like, I didn't just want to bring all the good. I just wanted to be real with you guys and give you my honest opinion. Yeah, they sent them, but this is not like a sponsored video. They are not paying me to tell you guys, hey, this is a great product, go get it. These do not do well for me. We're all different. That's first off, we have to get that out of the way. We're all different when it comes to feet, our bodies, our legs, our knee pain, our shin pain, our feet pain. We're all different. So my issue might not be your issue. So take that with a grain of salt. We are all different in many different ways when it comes to playing basketball and the way we move. But these did not work well with high impact protection sneakers. The Zion 1, this did not feel very good. The PG6, it didn't feel good in that. And then the Jordan 18 Low, it did not feel good in that either. It didn't hurt. There wasn't no pain. It just kind of felt a little bit unstable because you're already up high. You already have a ton of impact protection. And I think it's this shock pad right there on the bottom that kind of makes it feel a little different when it's pressing against the Air Max unit, a Strobel unit, React. It felt fine in the Kyrie Infinities because it didn't really have that Zoom Strobel in the back. It felt fine in the Kyrie 8s. But with high impact shoes, it really wasn't for me. It kind of put a lot of pressure right here, right on that arch. So It kind of made it uncomfortable, but it didn't hurt, didn't cause any pain or anything like that. It was just pretty uncomfortable. But what this does the best to me, a shoe like the Curry 8s. I love the Curry 8s. I did not like the impact protection. I put this inside the Curry 8 and it became one of my favorite sneakers. I have never felt something more comfortable besides the Zion 1s than the Curry 8 with these Game Day blues in them. Now the Game Day has the blue right here and the Game Day Pro has the pink on the back. I'm gonna try the Game Day Pro in the Currys probably in the next week. So I might leave a post up on the page about that. But these Game Days, the cheaper version, turned them Curry 8s into an even more beast of a shoe. I absolutely loved it. I went to an open gym. We ran for like 2.5, 3 hours, and we even got there early. So almost 4 hours we were in the gym. I had no plantar fasciitis pain, no shin splints. I woke up the next morning. I didn't even feel like I played basketball, which when you get up to my age, it kind of, you can feel it when you wake up. You know, you leave the gym that night talking to a buddy, or I told my son's coach, like, oh, I know I'm feeling this in the morning. And, you know, a lot of times I do. But when I wore these, I did not feel any issues. No hamstring pain, no thigh pain, no issues whatsoever. And it absolutely shocked me. So I was curious of maybe trying it in a Kobe. I put these into my Kobe 5 Hall of Fames, and it was amazing. There's good impact protection on them Kobe 5s, but you're more low to the ground, and it's not as bouncy as a GT Jump, a LeBron 19 Low, Zion 1, PG6 React. These felt amazing in the Kobe 5s. I actually put an Instagram picture up. You guys can go check that out. But I enjoyed these in the Kobe 5s. I'm getting ready to do a basketball review on the channel probably here in the next couple days. I won't name the shoe because I got the review coming. But they're a low budget shoe. I was running around. I already felt my shins hurting. I mean, they've been hurting. I've been rehabbing them. But I just was shooting around. And they said I could shoot around while I rehab and stuff like that. Just don't run and exhaust the legs. But I put these inside of it, and it felt unreal. It instantly stopped my shin splints. I told my son, I'm like, I cannot believe it. I feel like I could play a full game. I didn't because I knew I'd probably pay for it later, and I just wanted to rehab the shin splints and get my shins feeling a little bit better than they already do. And it turned that low-budget sneaker, $80, $90 sneaker, into a $120, $130, $140 sneaker, like instantly. And I thought that was pretty dope. Just so everyone knows, basketball players, they don't really use these. They're not using these floppy things. When they get their sneakers, which I think they get higher quality sneakers than we already do anyway. Someone like Zion, I don't know how Zion wouldn't blow through the Zion 1s that I have over there, like if it was a man at his stature and stuff like that. But they also get orthos like this. So a lot of times you see players sign their shoes, pull their insoles out, and hand the shoes off to the kids. A lot of the PEs and stuff like that will come with no insoles in them at all. So now down onto what I recommend these. Yes, absolutely. I'd recommend both pair. My personal favorite out of them was the Game Days. I seen a lot of people talking about they just put them in their regular everyday shoe, which yeah, I would do that, but I really enjoyed these in multiple shoes. I played with these in the Kobe 5s, the Curry 8s, the Kyrie 8s, Kyrie Infinities, the MB 1s. So there was tons of shoes that I played with these in. In the MB 1s, these felt very, very good. That made that shoe feel amazing as well. Turned that into one of my favorite sneakers of the year just off putting this in it. Like I said, all my reviews will come straightforward. These will not be a part of the review, the initial reviews, but eventually I will put these in just for my benefit, just so I don't have to worry about hurting myself and getting sore and dealing with soreness the next day. So yes, guys, I would recommend these to anyone who wants to buy them. I would try these first. And if you like these, you know you can get the Game Day Moves. Now the difference is, there's a little difference in the material. This feels a little bit heavier, just a tad. It weighed just about 2 ounces. I wear a size 8. This weighed about 1.7 ounces, so it will add a little bit weight, but after you take out this insole and factor this in, it's not even going to be noticeable. You will not notice it. Now with this has more movement to it. You can see it, the flex. You can see that flex there. This is going to be more stable. That does not flex at all, and I'm pulling hard. I mean, you got to really pull on that to get that to flex. This plate right here is very sturdy. I don't know what it's made of, maybe like a TPU plastic, something like that, but this is a very sturdy insole. You can't go wrong with either one of these guys. Both have crash pads in the back. The blue one has the blue crash pad. The pink red one has this crash pad in the back. So yes, guys, go ahead, go run out and get you some Move insoles. I do not think you will regret it. Shout out to the guys over at Move for sending this to me. I really appreciate it. I had fun doing this video. I had fun trying it out in all the different sneakers and kind of seeing the differences that there was in these. So guys, if you liked the video, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode of Sold Out. Peace.